Hello, welcome to day 2 of talking about something random every day. Today, we're going to be talking about something truly magical, friendship. And no, this is not a My Little Pony video essay. I need to watch any amount of My Little Pony in order to do that. You know what, maybe that'll be a challenge, I might do that someday. Back to the main topic at hand, friendship. We've all got friends, right? When we think about these people, I'm sure we can think of plenty of good, plenty of bad, and everything in between. When we think about the people in our lives, it's kind of cool to think about why they're still around. Whether it's something like them being someone you trust, or somebody who makes you laugh, or just someone you care about, someone you love. Your friends are important to you. Thinking back into my own life, I can proudly say that I've befriended thousands of people. I remember on my first day of pre-K, 2 kids came up to me and asked if I wanted to be friends with them. This was my first real taste of friendship apart from family events and people who my brothers know, which are very much too old to be my friends. As you know, when you get older, it's possible to see a lot of the people you care about come and go. A lot of the times naturally. It doesn't have to end in some big explosion or something like that. When you grow up and you make friends, it's natural to see a lot of them disappear once you get older. There are so many people in my life that I just don't talk to anymore, and it's not because they're bad people, it's because we grow up. I'm sure that we've all experienced the phenomenon of just being friends with the people in our homeroom class when we're in grade school. Naturally, you'll just go around different groups, see who you are, discover yourself, as we do when we're children, you know? I remember being younger and always being scared to invite certain friends over, not because they were bad or anything, but because I had never had people over, really. I usually hung out with my cousin, and as far as I can remember, he was my best friend for years. We played games endlessly, we talked about life, hung out like crazy. It was one of the purest forms of friendship I knew. And of course, it was my cousin, it was my family, it was somebody I knew, but it just felt like we were 2 guys playing games most of the time. It felt like I was just bonding with someone, I was just hanging out with someone. There was no ideal of this is my family, I have to be friends with this person. It was just, this is my best friend. Of course, I had exchanging friends with every school year that came around. You naturally pull certain people as you grow up. From the ages of 4 to 10, I went through a cycle of being friends with whoever was in my designated classroom. Around the age of 9, I got my first tablet, and with that, I had a new power of sorts. On this tablet, there was a children's mode in which I was always on, but I found a way to bypass it. And with my newly found power of the internet, I was watching YouTube. I know, dangerous. I was watching Jacksepticeye, Markiplier, those YouTubers that we all know and love, those YouTubers that we cherish. I discovered a game that you might know of. It goes by the name of Undertale. Truly and honestly, to this day, this is one of the greatest storytelling games of all time. One that was necessary for me to become the person I am today. Friendship, bonding, it was the perfect introduction to what finding true beauty in someone else can be. Sadly, this story does not go into a pleasant direction. Surprising, I know. I eventually found an app that goes by the name of Amino, and with my newfound love for Undertale, I discovered that you could talk to other people who share your interest in this game. This was both a smart and horrible decision to get this app. Truly, I would never wish the things that I've gone through on this app on my worst enemy. I'm glad that this app is shut down now. It was a place that was meant for safety and bonding, a place where you were supposed to feel cared about and talk with other people about this thing that you love. But as I'm sure you know, there are bad apples everywhere on the internet. As much bad as I went through, I did meet people that I care about to this day. People that I know, people that I love, people that I cherish. I met a group of wonderful people, and we had a little name for our friend group. It was the Promise Squad. The reason we called it that was because we all promised that when we get older, we would meet one day. Honestly, part of me still hopes that that gets to happen. Those are wonderful people, and it sucks that I had to meet them on such a bad place. As I got older, people came and went. I've had very few people I've considered to be my true friends. 2 of them I've considered to be my family for quite some time, though for some reason the world loves to balance things out in such interesting ways. For every good person with morals and values, there were selfish people who believed themselves to be, for lack of better terms, above consequences. I've I've made the mistake of keeping bad people in my life. I've made the mistake of forgiving them and giving them more chances, but thankfully now, all of them are gone, and I'm surrounded by those I love, those I care about, those who care about me, those who aren't selfish, those who see that being human is having flaws. I've found such comfort in knowing that I'm around beautiful people, and as I've started college, more beautiful people just show up every day. I feel like I'm doing something right, like I'm going to do something good, and I can thank the people that I love for this, because with their support, I don't need a crutch. With their support, I learned to find good in myself, the same way that I see good in them. It's quite beautiful to be around such lovely people. They pick you up when you fall down, and no matter how hard you push them away, they will not leave because they know you, they've heard your stories, and they will never use it against you the same way others have. As I've grown up with the people around me, I've learned independence. I've learned to be held accountable. I've learned to hold others accountable. When you make a friend, the future is limitless. But goodness, every human in which I've interacted with has been a lesson in one way or another. Compassion is the heart that I've always found warmth in. If I had one piece of advice when it comes to friends, I know it might sound cliche, but honestly, just don't stop being yourself. You need to be yourself. If that's a problem to someone else, talk to them. You are a wonderful storybook and an even better treasure to those around you. Don't ever cut yourself short. And as a certain skeleton man from Undertale once said, take care of yourself, because someone really cares about you. Don't forget that. Hello, that was day 2 of talking about something random. Friendship is really neat. Make sure to tell your friends you love them. If there's anything I can do to make these videos any better, please let me know. I'd love to provide a better experience for you. If you haven't heard it yet, Happy New Year's! I hope that 2026 treats you wondrously. And to end it all, if you haven't heard it yet, I hope you've had an amazing day, night, or evening.